My name is Andrew Watson. I'm the Chief of Party of USAID's Morocco Economic Competitiveness Program, a project that has been working here in Morocco since 2010 with offices in Rabat and in Oujda and in El Jadida. When it comes to linking Moroccan farmers to markets, there are really two principal challenges. One is the fact that MEC is dealing principally with smallholder farmers and some medium-scale farmers, but not the big guys. So these farmers have immediate problems to do with immediate challenges related to their technical knowledge and also their financial capability to link to markets. The second challenge is not so much related to linking farmers to markets, but linking what the farmers are growing to the markets. The smallholders in Morocco do not have the technology nor the financial wherewithal to introduce crops that are actually attractive to markets, whether those markets are in Morocco or internationally. MEC has three overarching objectives. One is to help Moroccan farmers reduce the amount of water that they are using to grow their crops. The second objective is to help them gain more revenues through better access to markets. And the third objective is to actually create jobs or to help people obtain better jobs. In order to meet these objectives, at the very outset of the program, back in 2010, we undertook a detailed value chain assessment of the different Moroccan agricultural products and what their suitability was for markets, national markets and international markets. Some of the criteria we used in that analysis were the water savings that can be attained by different crops, by growing different crops, the attractiveness of the crops in international markets, and also the opportunities for creating better employment. These analyses helped us focus on less than a handful of crops or agricultural sectors which have, in our opinion, considerable scope for growth based on their competitiveness. Two of the main sectors are vegetable production and dairy production. All of MEC's work in the agricultural sector links to Morocco's agricultural development plan, the Plan Maroc Vert, which was launched in 2008 and will continue to about 2020. The Plan Maroc Vert has two main themes. Pilier 1, Pillar 1, focuses on providing support to large-scale commercial farmers that are generating economic growth for the country. The second pillar, Pilier 2, focuses on agriculteurs solidaires. That is basically activities that alleviate poverty for smallholder farmers. This is MEC's main emphasis. We are helping smallholder farmers access the many types of subsidies that the government of Morocco provides under the Plan Maroc Vert, and these include subsidies for conversion to higher technology irrigation, that's drip irrigation, and also provides incentives to agriculteurs. These are middlemen that work with farmers to provide them with inputs and also, at the end of the agricultural season, purchase the produce from the farmers in order to get them to market. One very good example of how MEC has been helping link smallholder farmers in Morocco to lucrative markets is the case of the vegetable sector, which I described earlier. By helping farmers convert to higher technology irrigation, in Morocco that's principally drip irrigation, we are enabling farmers to move out of growing low-value crops such as cereals, particularly wheat and barley, into growing lucrative crops such as vegetables, whether they be tomatoes, onions, green beans, and so on. By growing these crops, the farmers can expand their market base. There are markets beyond the local souk, 5 kilometers down the road, where they traditionally sell their agricultural produce, to bigger buyers in bigger markets, whether they be in Morocco or beyond the borders of Morocco. What we have been able to do is forge linkages between Moroccan smallholder farmers and agro-processing companies in the larger cities of Morocco. This enables the farmers to sell their product to these companies who are then processing the products, the vegetables, in order to make sauces and other products that are then sold within Morocco and also in Europe, North America, and the Gulf. The basic arrangement is that we have linked the agro-processors to the suppliers, whether they be smallholder farmers or farmers associations, with supply contracts. The farmers grow the crops in a environmentally sound manner, minimizing the use of pesticides and so on. And the buyers, the agro-processors, have a guaranteed supply of high-quality product that they can use to make their own products. The final piece of the puzzle is linking the Moroccan agro-processors who are buying their produce from smallholders around the country, linking those agro-processors and their products to overseas market, particularly overseas market, whether they be in the United States or in Europe or in the Gulf region. The challenge that MEC has been able to address is helping these agro-processors understand the importance of having a product, developing a product that is of interest in the market, of interest to buyers in these different countries, and that meets all the requirements that are needed by the agencies in the importing countries. We've been able to develop new products, vegetable sauces, for example, stuffed peppers is another example, that we've demonstrated are of great interest to consumers in the United States and in France and in Belgium, for example. The second step, having developed that product, is to produce it in a way that meets all the requirements of the importing country. Some of these requirements are pretty straightforward to fulfill, the ISO certification, for example. Others are a lot more complicated because the Moroccan agro-processors need to demonstrate that at every step along the way, they are meeting the appropriate requirements to make that product acceptable in the United States or in France or wherever it may be.